Hey everyone, and welcome back. So I was sitting at home this afternoon staring at my computer screen doing a whole bunch of work stuff, and I was getting real droopy. So I was about to run up and do a coffee shop run, but then I also thought that I hadn't really posted any Brompton content in a really long time. So I figured, why not combine the two and do a little Brompton barista video. So for years, my go-to solution for making travel coffee has always been the AeroPress, and it's still what I use in the morning to make my morning cup. But after spending over a year of my life across 9 deployments to Antarctica, I realized I needed something a little bit more robust and that makes a little bit stronger cup of coffee, really more of an espresso. So after much digging and searching around, I finally stumbled across the Handpresso, and that's what I've been using for all of my camping and all of my field work since, and it is phenomenal. And I know I've showed it a few times in some of my videos, but I'm gonna go ahead and find a spot here and walk you through the setup because it's a pretty slick little device. So let's find a good spot. All right, this looks like a perfect spot in the woods here to set up. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so we've got a good spot here set up. I've got my camp chair, got a nice stump to work with. This is my coffee maker. This is the full family kit. It's got 4 cups, the full deal. I do not take this whole rig with me in the field. All I take with me is the pump and my coffee. So this is just to show you what the full kit looks like. And then of course you can't enjoy a really good cup of coffee unless you have fresh grounds. So I've got my little travel grinder here as well. So I don't mess around when it comes to coffee. This is really, really important to me. So here's the kit, and I've got it totally decked out with a whole bunch of different accessories and such. But essentially it comes with a thermos, it comes with a couple of espresso cups, it comes with the pump itself, which is really important because if you want to make a true cup of espresso, you've got to have the pressure. The AeroPress makes great coffee, but you really don't get that 16 bar that you need to make a real cup of espresso. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and grind some beans, mix up a nice little batch, get it all set up, and show you what it takes to make a really good cup of coffee. I'm actually really looking forward to this because I am quite droopy right now and I still have several hours of work to do tonight. All right, so the coffee I'm gonna go with today comes from a local establishment here in town. They do all their own roasting, and I believe this is a medium roast. I've been drinking a lot of this lately. It's really good. Okay, so before we drink the coffee, we obviously have to grind the beans. And so this is my little travel grinder. I picked this up somewhere in Colorado. It's made by a company called Rhino Wares, but there's a lot of different companies that make almost this exact same grinder. It's just enough for one, and the whole kit is just this little grinder with a little handle on it, just like that. And all you do is you load the beans into the top here, which I'm gonna do right now. All right, there we go, nice and full. And this part is where you really got to work for it. This will take probably about 2 to 3 minutes of grinding. So let's speed this up. All right. Yeah, that was about 2 minutes, I'd say. And then we've got our nice ground coffee. Man, that looks beautiful. Look at that. So much good coffee in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it in here. Look at that. That looks gorgeous. As I said, I don't mess around when it comes to coffee. It's really important to me to have a good, flavorful cup of coffee. All right. So now that we got the cup ready, we need to prep the actual pump. All right, so this is the pump. It basically operates just like a bicycle pump. What you want to do is pump up the needle until it gets into the green, which is your 16 bars, and then prime it, put your coffee in, and then go ahead and make your coffee. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna pump it up to 16 bars. One more. All right, and then you lock it. Now you can see the needle right in the green. So then what we'll do is we'll turn this over, take the strainer off. Got my thermos here full of hot water that I prepped at home. We're just gonna go ahead and kind of heat it up a little bit, just like that. Get a little hot water in there. And then we will fill it up, for real, legit. Right up to that line there. Right there, so about that full, I don't know if you can see that. Go ahead and put our cup in, just like so. Little tamp, get our cover on there, and we are now ready to make our coffee. Here's our cup, flip it over, give it a second to sort of saturate, and then release the pressure. Now the best part about this is, look at that cup. There's even a crema on there. That is a beautiful cup of espresso. All right, now the taste test. Oh yeah, that is good. That is just what I needed. Fantastic. All right, all that for a 15-second cup of coffee, but I'm telling you, it is so much better than the AeroPress or pour over or whatever setup you might have for the field. So great for camping, great for field work, just great for travel. I know this is kind of a silly video, but I'm very passionate about my coffee, and I don't know, I just thought it'd be a fun idea to bring this kit along while I was out here on a little decompressed ride anyway. So you can hear the traffic on the interstate behind me, and you can hear the planes coming in to land at the airport just over there. I'm not really getting the most solitude in this spot, but it's still a nice little spot tucked away, and I don't see anybody around, and despite the highway being right there, I'm still getting a really nice break from civilization. So just as important as the coffee making is the coffee cleanup. So you got to make sure you clean up your workstation. All that beautiful coffee for tomorrow I'm going to keep. Put our little tamp kit away. Incidentally, this little kit, this little tamp kit is from a UK biking company. So apropos for the Brompton, I will say. Down here we've got our little puck. We're going to take that out, set that there for a second, and just clean this out. Whew, I'm feeling that coffee kick in, baby. That was a strong cup. I'm jacked. Good times. Put this back in the old Brompton bag, which, by the way, has been working out. This Brompton bag has been working out swimmingly. I really like it. It's a shame that they've discontinued this model, because I think it's a really nice size, good compromise. I think it's about time we make our way back to civilization here. Okay, well, there's the highway right there. We were just back in these woods right here, and it is starting to get dark already. The sun has completely set, and we've got about 2 miles to get home. So yeah, we'll be fine, but it's a good thing we packed up when we did, because I did not bring a light. So somewhere along the line, as I was developing my taste and passion for different coffees, it transitioned from a type of drink that I enjoyed to almost a form of art. And going through that whole process of grinding the beans and preparing it, and just really going through that exercise is very therapeutic for me, and I just really enjoy it. All right, guys, well, I know that was a bit unorthodox of a video, a little bit of a non sequitur with all the coffee, but I was just craving a really good cup and thought I'd share with you my interesting contraption that I've come to acquire over the many years of coffee making. So anyway, signing off, take care, be safe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.